There is the most expensive load of fertiliser I have ever bought. Job's getting serious. It's nearly £4,000 every time I go backwards and forwards with the Merlot. Forget. Oh no, it's not. Well, the math's wrong. They're not ton bags, they're only 600 bags. Okay, so it's just over £2,000, £2.5 grand a forkful. Yeah, current price is around 28,000. I think I paid about 26 for this. Each sort of spike full, if you will, is just short of £2,200. It's, I don't know, what would it have been last year? £400? No, £500 or £600 a spike full. Merlots everywhere. There's another one there moving the chipper. 1, 2, 3. Couple here trying to fall over. Let's see if we can scoop them with this before we take the strap off. Should be easy enough. These are probably the easiest two to get off because that bit lower I can see better. There we go. Take his ratchet strap off now. Sticker on the wagon there. Humanitarian aid for the convoy. That looks a bit better than it did yesterday now. Nice to see the wheels are yellow. That one's next. Just pull the 936 up to the valet base. Sam hopefully will wash the wheels off now. The rest of it's not too bad. Forgot to say the other day when we were drilling the spring barley, it was using 4.6 litres of fuel an acre. Which isn't too bad, to be honest. I don't know what it would cost to sort of plough it or sumo it, probably more than that, and then we just have to work it down into a seedbed. So from a compacted stubble to that, I didn't think was much diesel at all. It's currently spitting again, and it's quite wet because we had a bit of rain last night. He wanted us to spread some fertiliser for filming with a drone. Well, I don't think we'll be able to. I think we'll just be able to like pretend that we're loading it and stuff like that. I think it's too sticky. Let's see if it dries up this afternoon. So I think we're going to spend the day pretending to be spreading fertiliser because it's too wet to actually do it. So I'm just on the mini Merlot now. We're going to load up some fertiliser.
Olivia.
How old are you, Olivia?
I'm 9.
You're
10.
Oh, nearly 10. That's important. And tell us what you're doing on your Easter holidays. What are you doing here?
I'm at my dad's. He's helping me.
Your dad's thing, your dad's farm, helping Ukraine, yeah? How have you... take it you've been watching this on the television about the Ukraine.
Just on the fent now, come up to this field of wheat that was after beans. You see the volunteer beans dying off now. We're going to mock something up now for BBC, filming, putting, well actually, probably dry enough to put a little bit of potash on, to be honest. We're just filming now. They've got a drone, but the fertiliser is different. It's MOP, but it's two different colours, so we're getting two bags that are the same colour MOP. So it doesn't look silly. Put it in the machine. Andrew being a stunt double over there. Camera looks like something out of the ark. Tom's asleep. The drone as well. Just recreating this shot that we've just done that way. It's not often you get that close to them.
Best show I've seen in years.
It's 2 now. There goes Andrew there now. Did you get it coming out the back?
Okay, so some of it is going to be on the wall.
It's like this wheat, there are 4 main ingredients. 3 you'll be pretty familiar with. Sunlight, soil, water, but then this one, fertilizer. Don't waste it. I think we've finished for the day now. Take the tractor back to the yard. It's a 12-minute piece, but I think they're using 3 different farmers, but they've been here for, it's now 10 to 4. Been here since 9:30, just to get what potentially could only be 4 minutes. Really professional though in the angles that they want and the different things that they're doing, but just seems a lot of work for what I normally do, because normally it's just news related items, so it's just like here and now, bang, off they come. Today's news is tomorrow's chip papers, as they say. But with this, it's obviously a TV program that's produced weeks in advance of when it's going to be on. So what we've been filming today won't be on till not Easter Sunday, the Sunday after. So they're just making sure it get it right and it looks right, but they've got all week to do it. To be honest, the clock's wrong in it. It's actually 10 to 5. So it's been dirty all day for filming, and now Andrew's decided to wash it properly after everyone's gone. He washed the wheels. I did only tell him to wash the wheels, to be fair. My dad is dying to get the power harrow back on the 1690 and work the ground for the sunflowers. I don't know that it's 6 meters with a disc in a quarter of the time, but he's convinced that the power harrow is the thing to use, and he can put it on this tomorrow. So if the weather is like this and the ploughing dries off, we will get this on the power harrow tomorrow, work the ground and get some sunflowers drilled, hopefully. So fingers crossed that the weather stays nice. It is forecast to be good though, so maybe it is a good thing that they've been here all day filming and not rushed us into more than in some sunflowers into unwet ready ground. Starting to look like things are coming together now. Now what is strange is it came in roughly on 2 curtain siders plus the 3rd from Wilco's that went all back out again, and then we had a few little van loads of stuff. But now that is 2 wagon full already, and there's still that huge pile left. So I think there's going to be 4 wagon full here once it's sorted and palletised. So it seems crazy really that it's got double the size, but if you imagine every pallet takes a bit of room up and every box does, but obviously it needs to be processed, and also the stuff that's no good won't go. There's no point in sending clothes that aren't suitable, which is in this bag here and in a couple of others, all the way thousands of miles when they're just not going to be needed, so they've been taken out. But yeah, coming together. Hopefully they'll be finished by Friday. They're still looking for volunteers for tomorrow, and it's tomorrow Thursday, yeah, Thursday and Friday, to try and get it finished and all palletised and ready to go. So if anyone has got any spare time over the next couple of days, get down here at 10 in the morning till about 5-6 o'clock at night, depending on how long late they work. This was yesterday's quiz question. What it is lots of people got it right because they remembered it. It's an adapter plate, so you can put on that, which is like a Merlot headstock, on the front of a loader tractor or something with Euro 8 brackets, and convert it to fit Merlot attachments. So it's quite handy. We made it up a few years ago for a tractor loader we had, and then we also used it when Andrew got that little JCB last year, that little 403. But then we obviously bought the Mini Merlot, which worked better. Now today's quiz question is, how many people watch Countryfile? I know that'll only really apply to the people in the UK, but it's sort of supposed to be a countryside-based factual TV programme. It's just interesting to see how many people actually watch it, and then also, if you're in a different country, do you have something similar that's on once a week at prime time on a Sunday? Anyway, let me know in the comments below. I'd be interested to see, because apparently 6 million people a week watch it. The chipper has behaved itself perfectly today, and Dave has smashed the pile. Just a little bit of landai that we were keeping in case someone wanted it for a horse show. They have collected some, but really I don't think they need any more, so that should have gone through. And then Frank as well has had the screener down the yard, and he has been bloody pigeons there. Must have spilled some barley this morning. Frank has screened some of the topsoil as well, so we've got this nice pile of nice topsoil, which is good. Right, where's the bateman? Let's do the Bertie bumper. Don't know whether you can see the grass clippings on the Merlot. That's because we've been to Everton this morning collecting the grass clippings, which will spread on the field before we drill some of the spring wheat, and that is obviously free fertiliser. The birthday bumper is now £1 off £800, which isn't bad. I think in 2 weeks, I think that's when it started. Anyway, Emma Baker is 30, Scott Alexandra, Olive Harrison 98. Now my mum's called Olive, so how random's that? And someone that's 98 watches, so possibly that is the oldest person. Tony Barnes, Charles Horn and Amber Matthews, happy birthday. And don't forget as well, if it is your birthday and you're on there, have a good day. Been quite an expensive day today with that fertiliser arriving in the morning, and then also all day being took up by setting stuff up for Countryfile. But it is good to get messages about farming on the mainstream media. Not that YouTube isn't, but unfortunately for me, the fields, my best looking crops, are in a no-fly zone, and they wanted to bring a drone. So if you see any rubbish looking wheat on Countryfile in a few weeks, it's the stuff that we sowed with the drill set incorrectly, and one had a lot of wild oats that have been sprayed off and look a bit brown. So that was a bit I don't know, not ideal, I suppose is the word I should use. And then also this morning they were filming the yard in bits that I didn't tidy up properly as well. So, but it's done now. We'll just have to see what they edit it like, see if they change things around, see what they say. I don't know. Hopefully, it comes across as being okay and gets the right message out there. But that is all for today. Thanks for watching, and then tomorrow let's see if we can get some sunflowers drilled.